Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back. Alright, today I will be continuing to paint the Chaos Lord on jump pack, or with a jump pack. Today I will be focusing on some of the bone pieces first, and then like any touch-ups, you know, smoothing out some of the blends on the blue armor, and doing some true metallic metal on the trim. So I'm mixing up some colors here. So you can see adding in various amounts of bright pale yellow here. Actually, let me... I'm gonna really quick clean out my brush here. So now I'm just coming up, layering up these like spikes. Generally, these are fairly easy to do because they have like defined ridges that you can just kind of edge highlight them. Getting brighter towards the tip or the point. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Cool Night Lords, thank you. I am currently painting this up as a commission piece. And yeah, it's turning out pretty good so far. You're doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing good myself. Yeah, this model has a lot of those bone spikes coming out. Something about being chaos corrupted, I guess. Well, we also gotta paint this like little skull here. Generally, the way I paint, like, the skulls is you just kind of highlight around and you leave like a darker spot, like right in the middle of the forehead. Usually how I tend to do it. Devilishly orange British man. Hey, what's going on, Dark Mage? How's it going? I also have to paint all the skulls on his backpack. All of the trophies he's been collecting. It is in fact going? Nice. When are you gonna start on your Necron Kit Bash project? And actually for these skulls I'm gonna pull out a bigger brush. I don't need the I don't need the small detail brush for these ones yet. Some violent buddy dudes, yo. Horace? Hey, what's going on, Wolf? How's it going? It's been started. I got 2 squads of flayed ones. Hey, that's awesome. You want to post them in the Discord? I want to see this. I want to see this kit bash that you're doing. I didn't take pictures? No! I'm pissed. Alright, 1 skull down. I have a confession to make. Uh-oh. This is gonna be like that one time where you told me that you don't thin your metallics. It's very irresponsible. Uh-oh. No need to thin metallics. You can trust me. I'm from the Warhammer Holy Land. Yeah. Oh man. I may have ordered a very expensive kit that I'm going to... Because I'm a maniac? Is it the new Angron? It's a good Primarch? Is it the Lion? Uh-oh. You're gonna kit bash with the Lion? Wait. Huh? It's the new Angron. I said it was a good Primarch. I guess you said good and not loyalist. That's my mistake, actually. No one cares about Angry Ronald. What is this slander, yo? I got some anger on slander in chat. Alright, I think I spent way too long on that one skull. But that's okay. Yo, I definitely think the Horus Heresy Sanguinius model I don't think is the best. I think some of the other Primarchs got better Horus Heresy models. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not a cool model. I'm just saying, like, I think the other Primarchs got the better end of the deal. Which actually kind of tracks with the lore, you know? Sanguinius did get the short end of the straw, getting absolutely clapped by Horus. Someone got me his Joy Toy? Yeah, the Joy Toy model is pretty cool. I like that. I like that on this backpack you have like mostly Space Marine skulls, but then you have a random Tau and a random Orc skull. Like they were just like in the area and caught some strays while he was fighting the Imperium. His model's still on my bucket list to paint as a Luna Wolf, yeah. He did get a really cool one. Yeah, I actually don't know who. I don't know who that is. Guess I'm not up to snuff on my my heresy lore. Gervia Loken. Sounds like a cool guy, though. But yeah, I haven't read all 3,000 Horus Heresy books, so, you know. The Last Luna Wolf? Ooh. That's pretty cool, actually. The only one that stayed loyal and didn't get killed. Killing the Emperor in Horus Rising, the very first book. Oof. No need to read all 600. Got it. Is it actually 600 at this point? I was exaggerating when I said 3,000, but 600 is still pretty crazy. I think there's around 70. Yeah, it makes sense. Here's an insane monologue. Yeah, that sounds sick. Hey there, HQ, what's up? Playlist characters for Traitor Legions were honestly the best, yeah. It's definitely more interesting than it's definitely more interesting than being, you know, aligned with your chapter's loyalties. Or sorry, legions. Create some good drama and conflict. Cleaning some 3D prints, cutting supports. Nice, nice. I'm just dropping a quick sepia wash on all the bone parts. Gave some really nice color. Yeah. I mean, that's part of like what makes the Dark Angels interesting. Is like the split of the Legion. and everything that happened with that. Makes for some interesting stories. I've seen a couple. Actually, you know, my brother sent me something last night. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. There you go. See if my camera will focus on it. There we go. But they're like, it's a kit bash between, Red Corsairs and Inner Circle Companions. Painted in the Horus Heresy colors, and with some bits from the old like Horus Heresy Company Heroes box. I think now the box is labeled as like the Fallen, but yeah, some pretty cool kit bashes that look pretty awesome. And then this is like that, it's a Death Guard character that they released. I forget what it is, but I've seen a pretty good number of cool Dark Angels kit bashes with that Death Guard model. So, but like the Inner Circle Companion kit, I think, comes with enough pieces for like kit bashing, like a squad of 5, like this. But it would be cool for both, like a fallen army, but also like a redeemed army. I think part of the lore of like the Lion coming back is he's been like going out and collecting the Fallen and like bringing them back into the Dark Angels. So some pretty cool lore there. Excuse me. And some pretty cool like army ideas for sure. Space Marine armies are cool. Gravitate back to Crimson Fists, yeah. A true fan of the Crimson Fists. Okay. Custom Sanguinius. Sounds extra spicy. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave the skulls on his backpack there for now. Built up some nice, like, bone-colored gradients on those. Some nice highlights. Let's see this. Bro, that is pretty crazy. That Sanguinius is pretty awesome. A normie like me could never make it look that good. Need to find Night Lord's emotes on Twitch. Yeah. I couldn't say no to skin cape lovers on the Imperium side. Yeah, I have not seen Sigmar's Toll. I also need to catch up on all the Warhammer TV stuff. Yeah, I also haven't started the Penitence show. I just haven't had the time recently to get into it. Alright, I think that took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but the bone stuff is looking pretty nice, so I'm gonna move on to kind of putting some more work into the trim. The Chronomancer? Let me see here. I did end up finishing the Chronomancer. In terms of posability, it's not particularly posable. 'Cause like, you know, the legs are pretty set. And the staff kind of ties into the legs. So you don't have a lot of options, posability wise. It was a really easy model to paint, though, so... as with most Necrons, the schemes are generally pretty easy. Or at least the scheme I did. Yeah. I've actually found, like, my least favorite part about Necrons is building them. I feel like most of the Necron kits, or at least all the ones I've done, are super fiddly and not particularly posable. I was planning on having... yeah. Wouldn't have kit patched them with the flayed ones? Yeah. Yo, did the custodes come in the Sunday preview? Is that what happened? Now time to find better helmets? You weren't a fan of the helmets? Hey, I mean, if you're not a fan of the helmets, you know, just use all the unhelmeted heads. They made a new painting handle that has a slot for a sub-assembly holder. That is pretty sick. I mean, you want me to paint faces? What the fuck? Yo. Hey, there's no time like the present to get better at painting faces, you know? We need a wolf training arc. Painting faces edition. Apparently they will be revealing something really cool tomorrow. Yo. That'd be cool. I'm down for something really cool to come tomorrow. Did I get the Necrosaur Amentar mini? What? What even is that? Huh? Ah, I see. I did not. It is definitely one of the cooler Necron minis. But yeah, I did not pick this one up. Maybe it's definitely something that I'd want to paint someday. Yeah, the Necron model that came out. Yeah, I was like, I've never even heard of that. Sunday preview. Yeah, the Legio Custodes Battle Group looks like a really nice box. Sorry, did they confirm like that all of the rare Sloth Hobby L Yeah, I got too many projects going on to pick up a Necron model randomly. Yeah, did they confirm that the Custodes stuff is usable in 40K? Will I be getting the Custodes box? No. So the big thing, like, I have currently built the from my Eldari Corsairs box. I built Kazareth and Uriel, and then one squad of the Reavers. So I need to I need to get some progress done on that box before I go for another one. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of time for hobbying lately, so things have been slow. Yes, it's usable in 40K. It's just updated models for units that already exist. Okay, got it. I didn't know, like the Telemon Dreads and the tanks. Like, I didn't know if those were in 40K to begin with. But amen to that. Too much working and gaming? Yeah. Alright, we got some nice shading built up. Actually, I, as per usual, totally forgot about the back of the model. Yeah, are usable in 40k, they're just hella expensive. Woof. New Darktide patch on the 17th as well? Oh man. What's in the new Darktide patch? Basically 40k Helldivers, got it. All right. It's okay, it just reminds me of Back for Blood. Is an auto include in a Necron list? It kind of seems like it, doesn't it? I mean, what? The current Necron lists are like three C'tans, right? And you just are unkillable walking up the field. I'll have to kit bash him, maybe. Do like a, do like a Nagash C-Tan kit bash? Because you want to spend all the money? Yeah, it would be. Hey, what's up, Nash? With a 18-month resub? Let's go. My goat. I'm not kit bashing 200-pound kids. How to do it? I don't have my YouTuber finances. Yeah. Well, the thing about those YouTubers is they get those kits just sent to them for free. Which is why they do all those crazy kit bashes. Because they didn't have to pay for it. A diorama scale type mini? If I did Nagash in the... Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright. We'll see how many steps I end up feeling like doing for this trim. We're already on step 4. And it's looking pretty good so far. I think I would like to get at least one highlight in with some silver. Right now I'm just kind of going back in with the original brass color after all the shading I was doing. I think you can see, like, especially on the knee pad with the skull on it, starting to look really nice with that increased shading and highlighting. Add a monolith on it, 300 pounds total, yo. I'm gonna post it in the Night Lord's Discord and plug Sloth's channel. Sheesh! Yeah, start plugging my channel so that GW starts sending me free kits. That'd be sick. I'm just here for my daily tithes, yo, facts. Gotta make sure the Imperium gets their tithes. I know a guy, I'll get right on that. Sheesh. Yeah. Honestly though, my first step is I want to get the permissions to, like, watch party the GW reveal shows. I think that'd be pretty cool. Although they usually happen during the workday for me. I'll take time off. I'll be like, hey, sorry, boss. GW is releasing some cool minis, so... I'll be gone for an hour. Send him an email. See, yeah, I've been thinking about it. But yeah, part of the reason I haven't yet is because they happen during the workday. And for the Adepticon one, I'll be at Adepticon, so I won't really be able to watch party that one. I'll be at the event. I literally watch it, go to bed for 2 hours before getting up for work. That's crazy. Woof. It's going to be everything I want. New Drukari, new Pedro Cantor, new Orcs in that order. That's some pretty strong copium. But yeah, it'll definitely hold some stuff like probably stuff for 11th. The next Kill Team release is probably gonna be in that. You mean new Ultramarines captain? Oof. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be like that. It's not copium, I swear. There will be at least one Ultramarines, either captain or lieutenant. It's a requirement for every GW reveal show. Sorry, Wolf, I don't make the rules. But yeah, it seems like they're ramping up a bunch of new Orcs models recently, so seems like there's a pretty good chance we'll get some of those. If the new captain happens to be a similar shade of blue with a power fist and a banner. Oops. Alright, I think this is the last step I'm gonna do here for the trim. I mixed in a little bit of silver with the brass, Runelord brass, to use as like a highlight color. Not enough trim, need more trim. Have I picked up any new kill teams? So the two kill teams that I'm working on currently are the Night Lords one that I picked up to kind of do some practice on for the commission, and then I have my the new Sisters kill team, which this is a Canoness that I kit bashed. I think this hand is from the Triumph of St. Catherine, and then I forget what kit this little back banner thing is from. Sloth is like, I've been waiting for this moment. Hell yeah. Gonna talk about my new kill teams? Are somehow even more detailed? They're pretty good. Let's see, what's another one I kit bashed? This one's from the Imagifier model that I kit bashed as a oh man, I gotta get my sister's terminology up. Whatever. With a Pyre Blaster. And then the backpack from the Canoness kit. That kit has some nice the Canoness kit has some nice extra bits. The new one looks so much cooler. Yeah, I really like the new one. Got like the Denuncia with a giant speaker on the backpack. The one thing, it was quite a pain to build because, as you know, classic GW fashion, they put a seam right down the middle of the shoulders that you have to like gap fill and all that. Oh man. So every shoulder cape and every shoulder pad split down the middle. I also picked up extra heads because honestly I really like the most sisters have split shoulders. It's sad, yeah. They do the same thing with the Eldari models, and it is my biggest pet peeve. Is that fleur-de-lis that slots into the other side? Yeah. These ones have the like Inquisition with the wings symbol. Because these are like anti-psyker sisters. But yeah, I really like the breather masks. I think those are cool. So I picked up a couple of those. The split in the Paragon war suits is an actual war crime, yeah. It's not a good time. I'm a big fan of their the Condemner Stake Throwers. The Condemner Stake Thrower bolt pistols. Sorry, I gotta use the whole name. Those are pretty sick. So those are the two kill teams that I'm working on currently. And yeah, you can see their I have like a base coat of white on them. They'll be painted as the Order of the Sacred Rose. So white with gold trim, and then black fabric with red on the inside. as a resident pyro lover, I simply have to take the flamer pistols. I like the flamer pistols. In game, they have some interesting rules. They might not be as good as like the regular warrior, but in Kill Team, I think the flamer models for the Kill Team are pretty good. It's just gray with extra steps, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna take some white ink to highlight certain areas with the airbrush, and then I'm gonna come in with like diluted, like Gryph-Charger gray contrast paint. So it'll have like tinted bluish gray shadows for the white armor, which I think should look pretty good. But we'll see. I haven't done a whole lot of white armor before, and I know it's a pain, so. Luckily, I've only committed to, I think I have 12 models, because I picked up a few extra bodies for, you know, extra options in Kill Team or whatever. I picked up the Canoness and the Imagifier. So 12 models can't be too bad, right? Right? It's also not as bad as, you know, me committing to doing Iyanden for my Eldari. Where I decided to do yellow for an entire army. Who's gonna tell him? Not me. It'll be a little bit painful, but hopefully it looks really nice in the end. I mean, they have the new Penitence Sisters show coming out on Warhammer TV, featuring the Order of the Sacred Rose. I can't not do the Order of the Sacred Rose. Picking Iyanden after swearing off Fire Dragons, decision that you've made, yeah. And I'm here for it, yeah. Someday maybe I'll actually finish Fugen. Has anybody been playing Marathon? I have not. I've been seeing a lot of other people playing it, but... Yeah, it is interesting that they chose the Order of the Sacred Rose. I wonder why. Maybe we'll find out in the show. All right. Trim's looking pretty nice. What do I have left to do here? I'm gonna put a little more work into the blue armor. Maybe... Oh yeah, I was gonna do a glow effect on the inside of the thrusters. I'm just putting some point highlights on certain areas of the armor. Makes things pop a little bit more. And because they're so small, they don't tend to change the overall like color of the blue. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to check out the game myself. It looks pretty cool though. The new World of Warcraft expansion? Sheesh. Is driving me closer to insanity. Yeah, waiting for the new Dawn of War game is definitely a pain. Especially after the teaser was so hype. They'll shadow drop it on Adepticon. You got a lot of big hopes for Adepticon, huh? Well, down in the hobby dumps. Alright, sounds good. I believe. They'll shadow drop it during Adepticon. Alright. So the question is, do I do another set of lightning? because sadly, I did a really nice bit of lightning on the shoulder pad, and then it got covered up when I put the jetpack on. Because sub-assembly, you know. The great pain of sub-assembly hits again. This is what I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'm okay with whatever comes out first. I'm also extremely hyped for Total War 40K. But I'm also a big Total War fan, so. Favorite Total War game? I mean, I played a lot of Total War, Warhammer 2 and 3. So I guess I should just say I'm a big Total War Warhammer fan. Is it okay to judge the faction you've played the most? Yeah, go for it. It's Vampire Coast. And you can't judge me for that. That's far and away the best faction in Total War Warhammer. Come on, vampire zombie pirates? Like, name a better faction. Can't even judge, that's just straight vibes, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Let's see, what other factions do I like? I like the new updates that they made to the Norska faction. The Troll King is pretty fun to play. What's the faction that you play the most? Crimson Desert comes out Thursday? Yeah, I can't say I've heard of Crimson Desert. Bretonnia recently? Disciples of Tzeentch, yeah. Bretonnia is pretty fun for a little bit, but it's kind of just like you run your cavalry into their line and hope you win out is kind of Bretonnia. I've been known to WOG a few times, yeah. Yeah, I might have to check out this Crimson Desert. See what's up. I've been looking for a new game to play recently. I went on vibes, not on tactics, yeah. The Pegasus Knights are very cool. It also kind of sucks, like, the Bretonnian artillery is so bad, like the trebuchets. But like after playing Vampire Coast, like every artillery / gun line unit, it just feels sad. Like, they really are just the best gun line in the game. Granted, that's the only way you can play Vampire Coast effectively, but they definitely do it the best. Are massively overtuned. See, the thing is, they have to get close. And like by the time they get to me, they just get absolutely cooked. But the Iron Drakes do go crazy. Like anything, like if you just point them at an infantry unit, that infantry unit is just dead. Yeah, just like the Vampire Coast, like the amount of armor piercing missile units that you can have, and like all the buffs that you can stack on those armor piercing missile units, you just absolutely cook just about every army. Skaven can be pretty fun. They do have some of the craziest like leader powers too. Like the leader power where you can just like drop nukes. Wild. Absolutely wild. Oh yeah, I don't have one either, but every time I play against that faction, it's just absurd. Because they do like actually just drop a nuke on you, on your army. Most of the time, I just auto-resolve fights against that leader. I don't want to deal with that. I don't know why I bought her. I had a lot of fun playing as her faction. It's really hard. Like her faction is like incredibly hard to play. But I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, it wasn't for you, yeah. I like cavalry units. so I can tell from your love of Bretonnia. Oh yeah, the Slaanesh chariots are pretty crazy. The lack of ranged units, though, is, like, really annoying for me, though. Especially since you're right next to, like, Cathay. So, like, you gotta fight Cathay, and Cathay always has those, the flying balloons that you just, like, can't interact with as Slaanesh. That's always annoying. I was paying screamers, yo. Yeah. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good here. I'm trying to think what else maybe I should be doing. After this, it's probably just on to like the base and such. Oh. Because the model itself is looking pretty good. Yeah, I might just have to crank out the base and then I can ship it out. Big W? Yeah. Yeah. Bro's looking nice. I'll probably pop this off, build up some stuff. I'll do the same thing I did with the Spider-Man model, where it'll have a magnet on the base. And it'll come with a little display case. Probably won't even play with it, just display it. Hey, you get to do whatever you want with it. I will be varnishing it though, so you should be able to play with it without worrying about rubbing off any of the paint. I usually do like a satin varnish and then like a matte on top of it. So that I found that's generally pretty good at protecting the paint job. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here for the day though. As always, thank you all for watching. And yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. You have to get going? Yeah, have a good week, Dark Mage. I should be streaming again next week. So yeah, hopefully I will see you all then. Until next time though, yeah, I'll see you.